Alright, hello everybody and welcome to the Blitz Racing League for some late night action right here from the Forza Airfield. It's the BRL Takes Flight 75 as we are just moments away from the beginning of the race. I want to welcome you inside. I want to welcome you to the stream. I am Dunkerwiz filling in for JPS as he is unexpectedly moving on from BRL. He's announced that he would not be coming back from the season, so I'm glad to be taking over the reins from him. I'm alongside Woozy Emu, so it's glad to have you up here, Woozy.
Yeah, thank you, Dunkerwiz, for having me in the booth tonight for the retake of the airfield.
Absolutely. So many of you probably saw last week's race. It was, of course, here at the test track Airfield. Due to the fact that almost the entire field lagged out except for the one driver, the BRL officials decided to rerun this race. So we're going to do a rerun this weekend. So Dawson, currently who won the race last weekend, is going to keep his win, so he has a chance to go 2 for 2 here at the test track Airfield. Right here on your screen, we have a list of the drivers currently ready for racing. We've got Sam Cook, Walt Dang, who is going to be the pace car for tonight's event. We've got Chris the God, aka Hair Bear. We have the White Hammer making his return in league racing after a big absence here in BRL. We have Ghost Train, one of the veterans here in Forza. We have Beloved Car making another start in BRL. We have Paintbrush, one of the dominant cars in league racing, especially on Forza, and he's going to look to try and get his first win of the season. Then we have Skitty Brave, one of the newcomers here in BRL, currently coming off a couple of top 3s, top 5s, and has a top 10 in all of the races so far. And then we have Wesley, one of the dominant cars back in Heat 5, the NASCAR series. I'm going to try and prove that he still has what it takes here in Forza for BRL. You see some of the drivers getting ready. There are check marks next to their names. That means they are getting ready to go here at the test track Airfield. So we are just moments away from the drop of the green flag. As soon as they load in, they're going to do a pace lap. They're going to go backwards around the track and get set up in the final corner, and then they will line up based upon a random draw. The first 2 cars will be Dawson and I believe someone else. I believe it will be Dawson and Speedbee, or Little Habibi is his name. I'm going to call him Speedbee throughout the broadcast just because it's a name that that is very common to me, and it's one that I will remember the most. So there is Back in Black. He just connected in, so we've got Slothy up in here. The field getting together as we get ready for some Saturday night racing right here on Twitch Monster 27. Once again, I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed today's race, and see what happens. See if Dawson can repeat as a winner, or will we get a new winner as Dawson and Speedbee continue their dominance. Woozy, how nervous are you?
Not
one of the guys that DNF'd last week.
Well, not that nervous, because I was dreaming last week just during this race, but during the race, everybody just left because of the mercy.
So if you're Dawson, you won this race last week. They're rerunning it. It's the same track they ran out last week. Do you think Dawson has a chance to go back to back?
I think so.
All right. Well, Woozy thinks Dawson will go back to back. I personally believe Dawson will go back to back as well. He was the only car not to DNF from last week's race. Should be interesting to see who has a chance to fight him, as Dawson will start from the front row here for the Takes Flight 75 from the Forza Test Track Airfield. Got one viewer tuning in right now. I want to thank you for
It might be
joining.
frosty to watch the trend.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Once again, I am Dunkerwiz, former BRL driver. I made a start in the qualifying race and then haven't been able to race since. I'm now taking the reins upstairs in the booth and we'll see what happens here. So you can see in the bottom left of your screen, track length of 1.74 miles in length, 40 laps. The number 40 is going to be showing up on the banner. During the race, we are only running 30 official laps. So just a reminder that when we hit lap 30, if there is no overtime, 30 will be the end of the race. If we have overtime, we have up to 10 overtime laps in the reserve tank in case we need it. As word from this race that went on last week, we might need those 10 extra laps. So it's going to be interesting. We've got a stacked field here tonight, a little bit different than what it was last week. It was, I believe, only 7 cars that made their way onto the racetrack. So it's going to be very interesting to see with more cars what is going to happen. So we're still waiting for the drivers to get in. You see the check marks once again next to a lot more drivers now as they continue to get ready for tonight's event.
Yeah.
So while we wait, we're just going to kind of take a moment to give you guys an idea of the points situation. So Dawson, with his win last week, has solidified his spot into the next round of the playoffs. So he is locked in currently.
No, Dawson will be heading to the final round.
Correct. So Dawson is currently locked into the Championship 4. Little Habibi is currently second. Ghost Train third. Skitty Brave is fourth. Paintbrush fifth. And the White Hammer sixth. Back in Black, Sam Cook on the bubble. Currently on the bubble as they try and make their way into the final round. Remember, BRL is a playoff-only format. Just to make things a little bit more interesting. There is no regular season. The BRL season is consisted of the playoffs. There are a total of 9 races, 3 races in each round, and that makes up the BRL schedule. Once again, we want to thank the 3 viewers currently for tuning in as we welcome you to the BRL Takes Flight 75 pre-race show. We're moments away from the drop of the green flag. So just sit back, enjoy. And we'll be racing shortly right here on Twitch Monster 27. Once again, I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in. We hope you guys enjoyed tonight's race. And we're going to get ready for some Saturday night action right here from the Test Track Airfield on Forza Motorsports 7. Also want to remind everybody that the cars on the start will go under caution, and they will once again go backwards across the track. They will go backwards to line up, get the field ready, and then they will go green off of a rolling start at the start-finish line. So don't be surprised when they get loaded in. They're going to do all some funky stuff. It is planned. It is part of the protocol, and that will set the field for tonight's event. Remember, Dawson and Speedbee on the pole. They are the only 2 drivers that have won. It'll be pretty interesting to see if the rest of the field can catch them. Paintbrush one of the dominant cars, dominant drivers in Forza League racing, still winless here. Woozy, how long do you think it'll take before Paint finally gets his first win in BRL?
I think he will win a race at the Airfield or the other track that we are heading to at the Airfield.
All right, well, we are ready to go racing here from the test track Airfield. We are loading in as we speak, and you're not going to miss a thing as the driver's going to go backwards across the track as we get ready. We're racing. There's a look at the white hammer. They're all backing up, getting ready for...
After the Airfield, we will head to Road America next.
So Woozy's got it right. We are going to be heading into Road America following this race.
I don't know about
look on board.
I don't know if we... I was saying if it's going to be Christmas break or not. It's going to be on January or on Christmas break. I don't know. We have to wait and see. So I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Oh no, you're fine. So here's a look at the white hammer. We're going to go to Dawson currently, who is expected to be on pole, maybe, or not. Okay. There's Wesley in the 72. The starting grid, I believe, is going to be on top. There's the Corvette pace car. Okay, I'm all messed up here. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. That was my bad. Got the wrong driver in. Hammer's in first. And Little Habibi. Speedbee gets turned. It looks like had a bit of a problem there off the start. A little bit of damage there to that right side of that 48 car. We're going to jump back up to Ghost Train, who is currently the leader. So here comes the 84, pressured by Skid. Hammer rounds out the top three. Speedbee all the way back in 10th after that little skirmish. Hammer's in third. Hairbear is fourth. Paint is going to be fifth. Duramax sixth. Cookie seventh. Wesley eighth. Back in black ninth. And Speedbee rounds out your top 10. Ghost Train trying to create a little bit of a gap here. As he is currently your leader. We're on lap 2 out of 30. Ghost Train first, heading into the terminal. Full speed ahead.
I'm thinking the 84 have a fantastic start, but the other driver need to catch up to the leaders.
Absolutely. Ghost Train had a massive start. I believe we were under caution.
Yep, I think so. We're under yellow flag right away.
So we're under the yellow flag here. It looks like, I'm not sure what happened. Not sure what happened there, but there is the... Yeah, not sure what occurred there, but there's a look at the 72 of Wesley, the Budweiser Chevrolet, currently running 6th.
Wait, no. I think we're going green again. Oh.
Not sure what happened here, but we are currently, I believe we're under yellow. All the cars look to be a little bit slower than normal. Maybe not. We might be still green here. Take a look at the leaders. Yeah,
hey,
Ghost Train is
Dunker.
slow, so I believe we are currently under caution.
I'm
What's
gonna
up?
ask you something. Why Paintbrush have a sign said "joke on you"? I don't know why he put that on his paint game.
Joke's on you. There it is. The 54 Toyota Camry of Paintbrush. Looking to get his first win in BRL. They're going to come around for lap number 4. 3 laps complete here. And then double file. There's another look at that 54 Toyota. The green flag is back out. Over the little bump they go. Here they come. Paintbrush giving Ghost Train a huge shove into turn number 1. Big trouble for the 46. Train goes first. Here comes Speed Bee running second.
Paintbrush is doing so good on the track. What do you think, Dunker?
Paintbrush currently running in 4th. But meanwhile, back up here for the lead. Ghost Train the leader. Here comes Speed Bee. 5/10 off. Up the bump they go. Four laps complete out of 30. Working lap number 5. Also, just a reminder that the chat is open for anybody that would like to comment anything during the race, or if you just want to say something in the chat, it is open. It is up in front of me in case all of you viewers out there want to tune in. So this battle for the lead continues to heat up. Here comes Speed Bee in the 48, out brakes Ghost Train. He is your new leader, but he gets a little bit sideways. Ghost Train gonna open up the door. Is he there? Does he have enough? The 84 now back in second. But he is charging hard. 44 feet away. He's closing in. Up the bump, up the little ramp they go. Airborne for just a few seconds. 5 laps complete. Now Speed Bee trying to pull away. So as that lead continues to heat up, let's go back to 4th place. Paintbrush. Oh, he's got his bumper full of Duramax running 4th. It looks like Paint was able to get by him for that 3rd spot, but can he check and catch up to the leaders? Currently 6 seconds off the pace. See if this 54 can make his way back up to the front. How about the White Hammer? Sponsoring that number 88 Chevrolet. Currently 5th, 13 seconds off the lead. He's got his mirror full of the 72 of Wesley. Looks like a little bit of damage to that left side of that Mako Chevrolet. Going to turn number 1 they go. Wesley trying to make his run. Looks like, oh, Hammer gets into the fence. Big! You saw that very top of your screen of that last shot, and he is going to lose the spot to Wesley. So tough break for for Hammers. He still gets into the fence a little bit. But the man just behind him, we're going to Sam Cook in the 27 Menards Chevrolet, a number that he has stuck with for quite some time. Oh, when he gets a little bit loose coming out of that corner, a little bit of damage though for that left side of Sam. Looks to be fighting his way along in 7th place as we have. We got it. Looks like. Nope, that was just my eyes pulling tricks on me. I thought we had a big wreck up in front of us. Turns out I was wrong. As we shift our way back up to the front. Speed B currently in first. Still trying to pull off. Ghost Train, he gets a little bit loose out of that corner. Here comes Ghost Train. He has put the pressure for the lead. Working lap 9 out of 30. Ghost Train is heating up the back bumper of that number 48 Ally Chevrolet for the race lead. And Hair Bear DNF'd. You just saw that at the top of your screen. Our first DNF of the contest. Of the race, excuse me. So 12 drivers, 11 drivers started this race. Only 10 remain. Speed B just getting very loose in these corners. This is opening up the door for the 84 of Ghost Train, but he just cannot seem to capitalize. It seems this 48 car has the speed at the right parts of the track to hang on to his lead. Ghost Train gets a little bit loose, but he's hanging right with there with our leader. So we go 10 seconds back to Paintbrush. As he is currently running in 3rd position. Let's take a look at Paintbrush's info, driving the number 54 Toyota Camry. Currently, Paintbrush trying to hang in there a little bit. Currently sitting 5th in points. He's on the bubble of making it into the top 4. We'll see if he can continue to gain some momentum. A top 3 here at the Airfield would be a phenomenal points day for Mr. Brush. Currently running 3rd. About 12 seconds behind our race leader as we work lap number 11.
The beloved have 100% steering, and Overline have 100%. Fuel is at 82%.
Say that again. So we are.
No, the beloved cars. You got 100% steering. Drive line, and fuel it at 81% for beloved car.
10-4. So there's enough about Paintbrush. Let's go to the driver of the 72, currently running 5th. Let's take a look at Wesley, currently in the 72 Chevrolet, and it looks like caution's not come out. So there's Wesley in the number 72 Chevrolet, a huge threat in the NASCAR Heat Series, currently running 5th right now. About 30-something seconds behind the race leader, and he's looking to get his first win in BRL and try and solidify his spot into the championship 4. So we're kind of going through the field right now. Let's take a look at Sam Cook in the number 27 Menard Chevrolet. currently in 6th, 37 seconds behind race leader, Speed B. Sam Cook trying to get his first win, currently sitting on the bubble in 8th place with no points following that DNF last week at Airfield. So he's going to try and look for a spark, try and get a win, good finishes, and potentially lock himself into the championship round.
I'm looking at Sam Cook car damage. He only have an 80% of engine. If he hit the wall, his damage will be up, and he will go in DF.
All right, so 80% engine damage, getting close there to the 100% mark. Remind everybody, if you get 100% engine damage, regardless of how it happens, you are considered DNF and you must back out. However, if you begin flipping and you do not get 100% engine damage, as we see the white hammer gets loose, spins out, goes a lap down, then if you do a flip and you don't get 100% engine damage, then you can still continue to race. Let's take a look at the player info for our race leader, Speed B. Little Habibi 1, currently in the 48 Ally Chevrolet. He is just putting on a dominating performance right now. You see Ghost Train way back there in the background. Speed B, oh, he gets sideways, hits the brakes too hard, spins out, and he is going to lose the lead. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's gonna lose some plates, but he don't have any damage. Engine, clutch, transmission, or driveline. So he is good.
What a turn of events just as we were getting to talk to him.
But he is losing some fuel.
Oh, and it looks like the caution has come out.
Sure do. And also
So this is going
in front.
So this caution is actually going to help Speedy. He had a huge lead. He had roughly a 5-second lead before the lockup. And now it gives him another chance to regain the lead.
Is it going to be flag 5 because everyone is going to stop?
All the cars are stopping right here on the racetrack.
Oh, apparently not. They're moving again. Oh, because of the pace car.
So they're just waiting for the pace car. Let's take a look. And, we got some cars going around in the back. Let's take a look and try and find the pace car.
I found the pace car.
So there's the pace car.
If you go to the player info and go to damage, you can see all the damage thing on the right side.
So there's the damage for the pace car. It doesn't really affect the outcome. 15 laps complete here at the airfield. We are going to lap 50. We're got 15 laps to go as the pace car seems to have caught back up to the field. So while we're under caution, let's take a look at some of the damage. Let's start with Speed B. So here's some of the damage. Tires are a little bit yellow. All the tires are a little bit yellow following that long spin. A couple of laps ago.
And we're going under
as the pace
green.
car pulls off, we're back under green here at the airfield.
JB are in first place right away.
So Speedbee back out in front after that spin. That caution definitely helped him as we have 15 laps to go.
You kind of get a little loose.
We're going to ride along with your race leader.
In a minute.
And it looks as though the yellow has come out again. Not sure what these cautions are for, but now we're getting a little bit...
our track.
We're getting a lot of cautions here.
Don't know why.
There is the race info. There's where all the drivers are. Some of the drivers catching up to the Chevrolet Corvette pace car driven by Dang.
And one thing that made him fantastic paint king of his own. His paint car is partnered by Sungo. I don't know how to spell it.
So we're under yellow. You can see on the track map they're just closing in on the start, and it's going to be on the front row. Speedbee, Ghost Train, your top two. Paintbrush in third. Duramax in fourth. Wesley in fifth. The White Hammer in sixth. That is your top six as we get ready to go for the restart. Pace car pulls off.
Up there goes.
So here comes Paint, 3 wide. Paint now falls back to third. Paint back in third. Ghost is going to take second away, and Speedbee is going to lock him up again. Woozy, how bad does locking up the brakes really hurt those tires?
Bad. Very bad.
There you go, very bad. Speedbee managing to hold on to the lead. He's got pressure.
Well,
Ghost Train.
if the braking is so bad, because if you hold down the braking too long, then you might spun out or lose the steering, the turning.
Absolutely. So the more the lockups, the worse the tires get, the more wear they get as they slide along the concrete and the asphalt of the airfield. But right now, Speedbee showing that doesn't matter as he continues to pull away. Ghost Train trying to do everything in his power, and he's going to lock him up again. Another lockup, but look at the gap Speedbee has put on the other leaders as we go to Ghost Train running second. He's got
Paintbrush
paint
catching
all
up
over
with
his
Ghost
back
Train.
bumper.
Paintbrush make it pass, or Ghost Train leave in second place.
There's the race leader up in front. You can see him in his windshield, but can he catch him? Up the ramp they go. Paintbrush gets a little bit loose, but he is charging to try and take second away.
Oh! paintbrush hit the wall.
Huge contact. We barely caught it on camera, but Paintbrush pounded the fence and the barrier, and he just look at the gap that he has to make up now to recatch Ghost Train in second. "19 laps complete, working on lap 20. We're coming to 10 laps remaining here in the BRL Takes Flight 75 from the test track Forza Airfield. And the caution is out once again.
Oh. What the?
Having a bit of technical difficulties here.
Wait a minute. Why hammer DF?
And the hammer has DNF'd. That's 2 DNFs in this race. Duramax has also DNF'd.
Yep.
So we've got 3 cars DNF. Duramax was running fourth most of the race, and that's going to cost him big time as he will finish in the 10th position. So the cars lined up going through the terminal. Speedbee in the 48, currently your leader. Ghost Train running second, trying to hunt him down and trying to get back to the top spot. Paintbrush trying to lead for the first time this afternoon. Wesley trying to join the mix as well. They're going to beat and bang to the finish line, as when we come around it'll be 8
Bat and Black need to catch up.
remaining. So we wait for Slothy to regain and join the pack. This is going to be an interesting start. We're going to ride along and keep it focused on the number 1 car of Speedbee on this restart. There they go. Pace car pulls off. Up through the gears they go. We're going to send it into turn number 1. And it's Speedbee who gets the edge. Speedbee, Ghost Train, and Wesley now in 3rd. Something must have happened to Paint. He's back in 4th. Speedbee locks it up again. Here comes Paint, trying to get back at Wesley for 3rd. Ghost Train trying to take back the top spot. We have 8 laps of racing to go from the airfield.
Oh, here comes Paintbrush making the pass of Wesley.
Paint trying to retake 3rd. So let's go back to this battle between Wesley and Paint. Wes currently 3rd. Paint currently in 4th. Wesley trying to hold off one of the all-time greats in Forza racing in Paintbrush 54. Wesley trying to hang on. Cookie back in 6th. So the Hammer, Duramax, and Chris the God have all DNF. Paint trying to look for 3rd. Oh, they wreck. Paint gets sideways off the corner. Wesley's going to retake the position, but here comes the Paint. Mr. Brush fighting back. Currently 2 seconds behind race leader. This battle will only make them drop further from the race lead, as we have just under 7 laps of racing to go from the airfield. As this battle continues to heat up, oh, Wesley's gonna get loose. He keeps it going the right direction. Paint's gonna try and capitalize. Paint's now in the lead. Excuse me, not the lead. Currently in 3rd. My apologies.
Oh boy. Oh!
Paint's into the wall. Wesley gonna retake 3rd again. We've got a lot of action going on around the airfield. Let's jump to the race lead. We've got a new leader. Ghost Train is out in front. With under 6 laps of racing to go, can Speedbee, who has dominated this race, can he make it back up to the front? Ghost Train trying to put away the show, but here comes Speedbee in the number 48 Ally Chevrolet Camaro, trying to hunt down the number 84 of Ghost Train 1999. Ghost Train trying to capture his first win in BRL. Dawson, one of the greats in this series, is unable to race tonight. This might be an opportunity for someone else to capture the victory. Ghost is pulling away. We have under 4 laps of racing to go. Speedbee closes the gap. This is for the race win. Speedbee just 0.8 of a second away. 3 seconds back is the battle for 3rd, and here comes Speedbee trying to shut the door. Speedbee gonna look to the inside. They're side by side. Coming down, it'll be 4 laps of racing to go. Ghost Train merges ahead just a little bit. Speedbee side by side, they go up the ramp. Speedbee gonna send it in there. Here comes Ghost Train. Oh, looks like they got to the fence just a little bit. They touch. They're getting closer. This is for the race win. 3 laps to go. There's a lap car in front of him. Looks like it will be a factor. And that is the driver of the 27 at Sam Cook. He's getting a little bit loose into the fence in front of him. Speedbee trying to close the door. Sam is going to get out of the way. Not a factor anymore. Here comes Speedbee. He's losing ground just a little bit. Now 0.9 of a second behind the race leader. And he closed the door. He's got just under 3 laps of racing to go from the airfield. Woozy just set, or not Woozy, Ghost Train just set the fastest lap of the race. He is trying to close it and finish it out. .28 of the laps complete out of 30. 40 up there on the board is in case we need to go into overtime, in case something happens before we reach the white flag. Here they come. 29 out of 30 laps complete. 2 laps of racing to go from the airfield. Ghost is trying to hang on. Speed has absolutely dominated this race. Paint has made his way to third. Wesley fourth, trying to battle back, but it is all up front. Ghost Train. Number 84, Cincinnati Chevrolet. Getting pressure from the 48. Speedbee trying to do everything in his power. Can he get there? Tiptoeing. Speedbee trying to close in. Can he get there? 1 lap to go. There they come. 1 lap of racing to go from the airfield. Speedbee is all there. Oh, he's there. They hit. There's contact. They're side by side. Oh, and I believe that is the race, actually.
Wait.
I believe that is the race, or we might be heading into overtime. Did we have a caution, or is this the end of the race? Currently waiting on confirmation from BRL officials. As to our understanding, the caution came out after the white flag, if there was a caution, and it looks like Ghost Train is the winner. So the unofficial results are going across your screen. Ghost Train in first. Speedbee running second. Paint, I believe, came home third. Fourth was Wesley. And fifth was Back and Black. So that is it. We have confirmation. Your winner here at the airfield is Ghost Train 1999 in the number 84 Chevrolet Camaro. So that is going to do it. We're going to try and get post-race interviews. Coming up in just a moment. First, we're going to start with second place. AKA Speedbee. We're going to see if going to get his thoughts up here following a heartbreaker.
So how the interview gonna work? Is it 1, 2, or 3? Is that you, me, and you?
You can do the third place driver. So we're going to get a chance to talk with Little Habibi, finishing second after a thriller of a finish in Speedbee. Welcome inside the booth. We just want to kind of get a reaction after that race. You know, you led for most of the race. You had that spin. You had a chance to get back in front. Take us through those last couple of laps and what you tried to do to get the finish, get the win.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't really save my tires or even try to save my car at the beginning of the race and throughout the race. I was kind of pushing it. And it's really what cost me there at the end. Ghost had way better tires. The car was, it's not like I had any damage, but his car was just in general in better condition. As soon as he got by me, it was pretty rough to get by back in, but all in all, good day for our ally 48 Chevy. You know, led most of the laps, but fortunately it's another one of those races, but next week.
So let me ask you, if you didn't have spin going into one, do you think you would have had enough tires to potentially keep the lead and hold off Ghost Train, or do you think you would have lost the tires anyway?
I don't think the spin had much to do with the tires really being shot. I think it was just more of me pushing the car too much. Should have been a little more easy with it at the beginning.
All right, so you have a couple of wins on the season. We hope that you can continue and make yourself locked into the next round. That was a lot of fun watching you. Good luck the rest of the season.
All right, thank you guys.
That is the driver of the number 48 Ally Chevrolet Speed Bee, making it. Gonna bring it home second here today. So gonna get a chance. Let's talk with our race winner, and then we'll potentially get a chance to talk with third place. So here is the driver, the number 84 Cincinnati Chevrolet. We have Ghost Train 1999 in here. Make sure to include your audio. Just want to say from up here, that was a fantastic race to watch. Take us through, those last couple laps in the car as you battled Speed Bee for the win.
Yeah, so thanks for the compliment. Man, I can't even remember what happened the last few laps. I know at one point Speed Bee, coming into the first turn, Speed Bee hit the bump that takes flying a little put him a little wide, and I was able to get ahead of him there. And yeah, I was like, somehow I was able to just keep him behind me for like the last 5 7 laps. And we got close like quite a few times, but like for me, like the entire race, I didn't even push myself that hard, because I just felt like at any given moment you could like somehow hit one of the poles or the wall or whatever, and like even a little damage that takes you out of the chance of winning the race. So I just kept it just drove as cautious as possible the entire race, tried to keep it clean, and tried to give myself a chance in the end, and yeah, we did it.
Well, so it was a lot of fun to watch you. Good, congrats on the win. But I do have to ask, before that caution, that last caution came out, Speed Bee was ahead, and he was ahead by a mile.
Oh yeah.
What were you trying to do just to hopefully try and stay in touch with him if the yellow hadn't come out?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like there were times where Speed Bee was just like I tried pushing myself as hard as I could, and I tried pushing myself. There was like sort of a limit for me. Like, I didn't want to push myself and have some close calls. Like, I just wanted to cruise and be able to maintain a pace where I can keep the drivers behind me at a good amount behind me, and then also have Speed Bee ahead of me, and then within the last 5 or 10 laps, I gotta at least try to pull something out. But even then, Speed Bee just had he was really pacing the field, in my opinion, for the majority of the race. So I mean, I felt like if I pushed harder, it would have been a lot closer for the majority of the race. But yeah, somehow we ended up ahead of him within 5 laps of him, and we were able to keep him behind.
Well, congrats on the win, Ghost Train. That was a lot of fun to watch. Good luck the rest of the season.
All right, thanks.
So that is the driver of the 84. He is now locked into the next round with a win. Should be very interesting. So we're going to get up third place. I believe it was Paint. And we will let Woozy take this one away. All right, so we have the driver of the 54 M&M's Toyota Camry. Woozy, take it away.
Hey, Pin Club, did it really on the BRL Booth? Do you copy?
Yes.
When you got third place in the Airfield, how you feel you got third?
Everything's great for the Skittles tricks on the 54 Camry. We were fast. I don't think we were fast enough to keep a little bit the win. But we got some damage and it just slowed us down. But definitely great back racing. That cookie runs. Yeah.
So Paint, you were battling with Wesley those last couple of laps. Did you have anything for him? It looked like those last couple of laps you guys were just beating doors.
I mean, I think we both had damage. I think it is King Rhino who had the better car plan. I mean, I think that I personally had the faster car, but I mean, there's no pit road, so you get damage. And just got to go down to it.
Well, congrats on the third place, and you know we're pushing for you to get the win later on in the season. Good luck, man. That is the driver of the 54, Mr. Brush, finishing third, and that is going to do it for tonight's broadcast. We hope all of you enjoyed. Make sure to tune in next week right here on Twitch Monster 27 next Saturday, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. As of now, we still don't know who is going to broadcast. I am here tonight. I might be here next week. I might not. Who knows what is going to happen? But you know, a lot of fun here tonight at the Airfield, and congrats to Ghost Train on his first win of the season. So that is going to once again do it. We hope you guys enjoyed tonight's presentation of the Blitz Racing League Takes Flight 75 right here from the Forza Airfield. Once again, Ghost Train in the number 84 captures the victory and locks himself into the next round of the playoffs. We'll see you next week. This is